I'm gonna be completely honest and vulnerable up front with you guys, just real and like authentic in the way that I know I can be. So I want to get on here and talk to you guys about Shyla and what she's been saying, and the lies that she's been spreading. And I find that like in life there's like a way of handling things, and then there's a way that you go about things, and you get the consequences. And I feel like Shyla just going on the internet and just, it's the very opposite of clout. If anything, you're creating attention for clout. Every single person in our family, we love them very much, and that's one of the reasons why we're so successful, is because we put family first, and that's been the kind of people that we've been and transmitted for a long time. And so for you to use that word, it's very hurtful, because I understand that, you're telling the world that you don't want your daughter on the internet anymore, that you've grown, that you don't like that, which I have complete respect for. I feel like that's a beautiful thing if that's what you decide you want to do, but you're also very contradicting. So let's just make that clear. So then you proceed and you say some lies, and you say that I had IVF treatment for my third child to have a boy, and that's 1000% not true. I don't know if you believe in God, if you pray to God, but God, right? Like, that's the reason why I have my children. I was able to conceive 3 children. I wanted them back to back. Where that came from, I don't get the purpose of it. I can't grasp it. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't know. But what I will say is I find it very disrespectful to women all around the world who literally cannot conceive a child on their own. Boy, like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I don't know where your head's at. I just find that was completely out of line, and this is mainly the reason why I'm making this video, is because you need to be stopped, and you really do need to heal. You need to stop pretending that you're healed, and you really have to look inwards. And I can help you, literally, like, I do not mind to help you through this, but this has got to stop. I'm gonna bring this one up, but you said you claim that our family is broke. So that's like one of like the famous like narratives that the internet loves to talk about. And to be honest with you, I know that like your supporters, like the people that are supporting you, genuinely only have one thing in common with you, and that's your lies. Oh, actually 2. Your lies, and then that you don't like us. Literally, those are the only things that your supporters have in common with you, and that's the truth. And your lies have gotten so deep. It's so deep that you continuously, you're like making this like monster, and it's literally not who you are. Like, I know that for a fact. Like, that can't be who you are. I've called you Shyla before when I had a problem with you 2 years ago, when you made a video about my skincare line. I called you that night, and I texted you, and that's kind of like my vibe. Like, that's how I do things. So if you've got a problem with me, let's talk about it, right? I've been doing since I can remember, and it's showing, and she's like telling on herself, like she's showing her true colors, and it's like, it's so obvious. So to get straight to the point, the other night Austin went to the gym like he always does. He's in camp right now, so he's training for a fight, and he had a sparring. So he invited the whole family. His dad was there, our son was there, his friends. I couldn't make it because I had something going on, so I stayed home to share as much anymore, just because of that's kind of where we're at. To be honest with you, if I didn't have this many eyes on me, I probably would be sharing a lot more. But yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. And so he was at the gym, he was making content like he always does, and he made this very innocent video of him with the girls. And if you see me, if you can physically see me right now, if you're watching this video, you know that what I do for a living is content. So I've been on YouTube for a very long time, and I make content, and we film for a living, and we've shared glimpses of our lives. I'm kind of going towards our son and Shyla's daughter, Solene, who's his niece, Austin's niece. And she was kind of in the background. You couldn't really see her. She's kind of like to the side, and then he kind of focuses on our son, and very cute, like innocent video. So Shyla, respectfully, being the hawk that she is, watching every single one of our stories and our videos, and trying to find an opportunity to speak on our name, and continuously disrespect us and slander us and say these really hurtful and untruthful things, she goes on the internet and starts to claim that my husband tried to kill somebody, and that I had IVF treatment for my 3rd pregnancy, which are all very untrue things. There's a couple more things that are just untrue. I don't even remember what she said. But this is the time that it comes to an end, and I'm going to share how I feel. So she claims that her daughter is being used for clout. All right, so let's discuss this. Shyla, I don't know if you know what clout is, okay? So there's a difference between clout and then family, right? So you got a family that's, they're well known, they have a lot of eyes on them, and we started YouTube. We didn't know we were going to be as successful as we are. We did it with pure intentions. Everything happened so naturally and so pure and so real. I love my Also, you talk about my children, you talk about my family, you talk about my mother-in-law, like my mother-in-law, who's the most selfless, most kind, most helpful. She's also like me. And the fact that you had the audacity to say such hurtful lies about Nicole really hurts, because it's like you never got the opportunity to really know who she is because of your darkness. So, Supergirl's girl, like, she tried to help you. Nicole is the type of person that if, God forbid, anything ever happened between Austin and I, and our family broke up, and, you know, life happens, right? I'm a realist. Life happens. She would be the first person to be there. Don't ever talk about my family ever again. I've done way too much work to get where I'm at. Spiritually, I'm talking about all the work, the inner work that I've done way too much work to get here. And for me to go backwards is not what I'm trying to do. I'm going to say it one last time. Stop talking about my family, my children, me, my husband. It's done. Stop talking about us.